What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge and 5 more best bets for the night in sports. And it's always nice when we come on the air at 4 p.m. Eastern time. We've already cashed the tickets from our man Buckets on AS Roma in the morning. And currently, Bologna, can we go 2-0 with Buckets before we even get to our 7:30 p.m. Early Edge live tonight as we count down to Monday Night Football, the Bengals and the Browns. But for the here and the now, let's bring in the stars of the show. And it's a very eclectic group today. We've got the speculator. We've got our 5-tool player. By the way, AB, you look awfully perky, or you have a lot of energy despite spending the entire night in the club last night.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We shut that club down, and somebody on Twitter said, management, they've got like an issue or two now to deal with. Buddy, they've got a multitude of issues that they're going to have to deal with now that we're in the club. So fired up for that.
Did you see what the maestro did firing some shade at you this morning? Did you see that?
What did he say?
I said, what was AB like? Was he wearing flannel? What was he doing? He goes, I was in my own special part of the club. Didn't even see him. Didn't even see you. Well, that hurts.
What it sounds like is tonight at 7:30, I'm going to have to go back-to-back and be a 2-time member in the club. That's what it sounds like.
Let's go. All right, let's get to our board right now. We have no time to waste. Speculator. I'm feeling something NBA worthy tonight. What do you got, big boy?
Hey, we got the Indiana Pacers at plus 7.5. Now, when I wrote this pick this morning, the line was at plus 8.5. It's already dropped down a point. Even on the site, I got it at 7.5. 8 still out there, but basically I'm comfortable with anything above that 7 line. These teams played 2 days ago, same situation in Brooklyn, and Brooklyn was favored by 10.5 points. Kyrie and KD combined for 61 points, a pretty solid game, yet the Pacers still won by 9 points. The Pacers shot an incredible 23 of 46, 50% from beyond the arc. Now, even with the Nets being the league worst at defensive rating, I expect that number to not be so high, to come back, regress towards the mean, be closer to their season average of 39%. Overall, we got the SportsLine AI projecting the Nets to win the game, but not enough to cover, with a 112 to 119, a 7-point spread, giving you a half point to a point edge, depending on the line you can get.
I like it. Steve Nash called that loss a disaster to the Pacers tonight, and it was. It could happen 2 nights in a row, I think. Right now, they're not playing good basketball. The Nets aren't. The Lakers aren't. A lot of teams. The Warriors are struggling a little bit, too. A little bit. All right. I have got a play for tonight because I told you all that when the games go back to Philadelphia, what was I going to bet every single game? The over. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And the simulations at SportsLine back me up to go over 8 tonight, minus 105. This is juiced to the under. But you all know all the games in Philadelphia in the playoffs and then leading up, it's just a bandbox. Runs. And I think the over 8 should cash 5th, 6th inning tonight and then sweat-free the rest of the way. Now, AB, you also have a play tonight that would help my play. You're up.
Yes, sir. All right, so first off, speaking of the World Series, all right, so you remember in Game 1 how we won both teams to score 2 or more runs, right? And then in Game 2, we won both teams to score 2 or more runs. Well, the books have juiced that to almost minus 300 now because we smashed it. But that being said, Coach is spot on in regards to it because there are going to be runs scored tonight. We're going to take the Phillies team total over 3, but also backing up what Coach said. The Phillies average 5 runs per game at home throughout the entire season. And guess what? The Astros mash better on the road than they do at home. They average 4.5 runs per game on the road. You look at McCullers, the Astros starter tonight. He gave up 3 earned runs alone in his last start. And then Noah Syndergaard for the Phillies in his last 4 games, he gave up 10 earned runs through that. So we like both of those. And also, here's a little secret. Both of these teams mash right-handed pitchers. They're going to be runs scored tonight. So take that and take Coach's great plays. Second one, tonight, Monday Night Football. All right, we're going to take the Browns team total over 20.5. We're getting this under 21. I like it. You look at a Cleveland team that has to score, quite frankly, has to win. And they're not going to be going for field goals either. They're going to be going for touchdowns. So all we need, 3 touchdowns in the game and get the extra points there. But over 20.5, think that Nick Chubb, the rest of them boys, they're going to be doing some running in the red zone. Put that in the end zone. Take that over 20.5.
Yeah, I'm feeling the over in that game too. Last night, I felt like I really got I don't know. 31 at halftime. We can't cash the over 47. Brutal. Play a little bit
and it
faster.
Was like
Packers.
It was pacing. I mean, right for it.
Right for it. So the Browns tonight. We're not going to see that tonight. It's going to be the Bengals. Chase is out. They're going to score a lot. They give up a lot. This screams the over tonight.
And let me say this, Coach. The last 2 weeks, Browns fans have been screaming to fire, offensive coordinators, offensive assistant coaches. Yeah, he might come out with some stuff tonight.
And for that one viewer who only needs a Nick Chubb anytime touchdown to cash a huge parlay, let it ride, baby. Let it ride. And with that being said, grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap. Speculator, he's on the Pacers plus 7.5. You heard all the great nuggets there. Then AB, Phillies team total over 3 minus 150. Browns team total over 20.5 minus 115. Then I am on the Phillies Astros over 8 minus 105. Do not forget, we are live tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Me and the entire crew counting down to Monday Night Football. Somebody in the chat said, has anybody ever gone back-to-back nights and got into the club? AB has that opportunity to make history tonight right here on the early edge. And sometimes, speculator, we do it in 5. Good luck.